everyone, and welcome to Storytime. I'm Miss Cora from the Weyburn Public Library, and today we are going to talk about germs. You know, you've heard a lot about the coronavirus going around and how to prevent from getting sick. So I have some story take and make kits you can pick up here at the library. And inside it will show you which book to read out of our free e-resource tumble books. And it shows you the instructions as well, that you can download the app, Tumble Book app, or you can go to our southeastlibrary.ca under e-resources and you'll find tumble books there. You just need your library card to enjoy this wonderful resource. And the book this week is Felicity Flew Visits the Zoo. Now you're going to love this story. Has everyone been to the zoo before? There's lots of different animals around. And it talks about Felicity going to visit, but she had a cold and she had germs on her hands. So when she went, she touched all the animals and then all the animals got sick. So you'll want to definitely check out that story. So in your Take and Make kit, you will find a board game, the Germ Busters board game that looks like this. You will also find a little dice that you can fold and glue, and it will look like this once you're finished, and it has the numbers from 1 to 6. And you'll find some cards that say Germ Attack on or Germ Buster. So you'll divide those into 2 groups. And we'll also have a little player here. There's 4 different players, so 4 people could play at one time. And you'll start here and roll the dice, and then whatever you land on, you pick out either a Germ Buster card or a Germ Attack card. So this game is great, helping with number skills and counting and number recognition, and also taking turns and learning about germs and what to use when you wash your hands. And also enclosed in the pack is a little poster about steps washing your hands that you can maybe put up in your bathroom at home, just for a little reminder. And the other cool activity we've got in there is you have a pack with the germs on some handprints here. And you could use like a little scrub brush, a sponge, or maybe a cloth, or even just your hands. So when you wash your hands, you could even sing a song about washing hands. Wash, wash your hands, make them nice and clean. Scrub on top and underneath and even in between. So when you're washing your hands, you have your child move it away, and look, you've got clean hands after you wash. So let's wash this hand now. Wash, wash, wash your hands, wash them nice and clean. Up, wash them, scrub on top and scrub underneath and even in between. And there you go, now you have clean hands. Now each packet is taped at the top, but and if it will make it easier so it doesn't move on you, you may want to just tape it down to the table or the floor and have your child move that around. And they can do it as many times as they'd like. You can just push the germs back onto the hands, and then they can try again. Let's do a little rhyme. So 5 little germs. Oh, let me count. Let's put up our germs here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's count again. Can you count with me again? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So germs, we usually can't see them, but they can get on our hands very easily. So 5 little germs sitting in a row. Sitting in a row. Let's try this again. 5 little germs sitting in a row. The first one said, "On hands I like to grow." The second one said, "I like to fly in the air." The third one said, "And I don't care." The fourth one said, "I travel on a sneeze." And the fifth one said, "Wash your hands, please. Wash your hands, oh please." So swish goes the water and bubble goes the soap. And the 5 little germs, down the drain they float. And there they go, down the drain. Now I've got a story about some little hands, so two little hands. So we've got one here, and here's another one. So once upon a time, there were 2 little hands that went to daycare. They loved all the things they were to do and had lots of fun. Today was going to be another great day. The 2 little hands decided to play with the blocks. Do you like to play with blocks? They are a lot of fun. But while they were playing with the blocks, a germ got on their hands. It was the kind of germ that can cause a tummy ache. But the 2 little hands didn't care, and they didn't stop playing because they couldn't see the germ and they didn't know it was there. So the 2 little hands got tired of playing with the blocks, and their friend called them to play with the cars. But while they were there, a germ got on their hands. Oh no. And it was the kind of germ that can cause a fever. But the 2 little hands didn't care, and they didn't stop playing because they couldn't see the germ, and they didn't know it was there. The 2 little hands saw some friends at the sand table and went to play. The sand was so much fun, but while they were there, a germ got on their hands, and it was the kind of germ that can make you cough. Oh dear. But the 2 little hands didn't care, and they didn't stop playing because they couldn't see the germs, and they didn't know it was there. Now the 2 little hands wanted to play with the Play-Doh. The Play-Doh was so squishy, but while they were there, a germ got on their hands that can cause a sore throat. But the 2 little hands didn't care, and they didn't stop playing. But the 2 little hands didn't care, and they didn't stop playing because they couldn't see the germ, and they didn't know it was there. So the 2 little hands looked over at the easel. They wanted to paint a picture for Mommy. So they went over to the easel, and while they were there, a germ got on their hands. It was the kind of germ that can cause vomiting. But the two little hands didn't care, and they didn't stop playing because they couldn't see the germ and they didn't know it was there. So now their teacher called that it was time to wash up. The two little hands waited in line till it was their turn. Then they went into the washroom and they turned on the water. So they turned on the water. They wet their hands. So we're going to wet the hands with the water. Whoops. And they wet their hands and they added soap. So we're going to scrub. There's our soap. Then they rubbed and made lots and lots of bubbles. Lots and lots of bubbles. Then they rinsed their hands under the water. And do you know what happened? All the germs went down the drain, except for one little germ. But that was okay, because next the two little hands took a cloth to dry their hands, and when they did that, the last little germ stuck to the cloth, and the two little hands now were all clean. So when you wash your hands really good with soap and water, you'll get all the germs off clean, and then your hands will be clean again. So let's sing a little song about that. So wash, wash, wash your hands, wash them nice and clean. Scrub on top and underneath and even in between. It's good to get in between your fingers as well. Get those germs that are in those little cracks there. All right. Now I have another little rhyme that we can do. Got our two hands again. This time we've got these little germs that I'm going to stick on here. Sometimes they're under the other side here. And we've got one over here. And see if I can get this one. All the little germs, dirty and mean. Can you make a yucky face? Ugh. Hiding on your palms. So hiding on your palms when they cannot be seen. Wash them, scrub them, rinse them away. Then we'll have clean hands. Hip, hip, hooray. So I'm going to take some germs off of there. Are our hands clean yet? No, they're not, so I guess we need to do it again. So all the little germs, dirty and mean, yuck, hiding on your palms. So these are our palms when they cannot be seen. Wash them, scrub them, rinse them away. Then we'll have all clean hands. Hip, hip, hooray! So let's take a couple away here. Oh, are our hands clean yet? Not yet, so we gotta do it again. You ready? All the little germs, dirty and mean, hiding on your palms where they cannot be seen. Wash them, scrub them, and put them away. Rinse them away. Then we'll have clean hands. Hip, hip, hooray! Are they all clean yet? Oh, look, I see one little germ just on the back of the finger there. Let's do one more time. All the little germs, dirty and mean, yuck, hiding on your palms where they cannot be seen. Wash them, scrub them, rinse them away. Then we'll have clean hands. Hip, hip, hooray. So I wanted to show you that we have a variety of books here at the library that you can take out. So one is Llama Llama, Home with Mama. My cold went on vacation by Molly Roche and Nora Krug. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Boy Soup. Story by Laura Slazinski. Pictures by Michael Marchenko. We have Sick Day. We have a book from our nonfiction, junior nonfiction section. Things you can't see make you sick. So it tells us about viruses and bacteria. And it's a really interesting book, so you may want to take a look at that. We have some board books here. Bear Feels Sick by Karma Wilson and Jane Chapman. And Get Well Soon Spot by Eric Hill. So you'll want to come and check them out at the library here. And that's not what I'm going to do. So if you're interested in any of these books, you can come and check them out and learn more about germs and just have a fun story. So thank you for joining me, and don't forget to come and pick up a Take and Make story kit, and we will see you next time. Have a great day.